I tell you what's interesting to me. How many years I thought drugs were cool. Being a part of people I thought was family. Watching everybody die. Watching everybody get upset. Watching everybody get torn apart. And I've had enough. I'm sitting here saying enough to everything. The K2, the drugs, and the alcohol. It's fucking sickening. So fucking poison, and the idea of it makes sense only to the fact that when someone says it out loud, it makes sense. It's fucking poison. I see it fucking mess up our heads. I watch it fucking tear down a normal conversation into fucking chaos. I watch everybody get into fucking arguments over nothing, and fucking to turn to actual bitter violence and disgust. And I'm sitting in corners cold at night and hungry and puking, casting out evil. And it's like nobody gets it except the brotherhood of Christ. It's fucking terrible. And it's been entrusted to me. Everywhere I go, the brother will stand beside me and just, here man, here's some money, you need a place to stay. They recognize in me as still there's a struggle and and that I have Christ in me, and I just keep going with that. With Christ, as long as that there's that entrustment, that is the one consistency throughout the whole thing. That someone believed in me to get through this and to keep fighting the drugs and fighting it, the understanding the real truth of it, because the truth is where Christ is, and Christ is the truth. So everything else around me was just demonic and hell and torn, fake friends and fake friendships and bitter, sweet familial ties that seem real, and then they all get torn apart, and then they laugh at each other through behind each other's backs, and they stab each other in the backs, and they think they're all friends and family and everything else, and then it's just gone. And it's just at the end of the day, I don't want it no more. I don't want it. What I want is Christ, and I want some fucking perspective, and I want family, and I want an actual wife and kids, and a nice place, and a clear head, and rational thinking, because without that, I have no sanity, and no heaven, and no perspective of peace when it comes to the brilliance of what this world is, and how great it is, and how I have to overlook it because all I'm seeking is drugs, without even contemplating the real perspective of what I really want, and how to actually get it by walking there or going there, because I'm only around the places where I need to get more drugs, or how to achieve some peace or fake peace through that. Spitting and not being able to brush my teeth, not being able to wash my ass, because all I'm thinking about is when I get some sleep and get some food and get some clothes and get some other shit. But then when all that stuff is not there, nothing else is there. But guess what? Christ brings those things. He brings that rest, and he comes with some brothers and sisters. They'll be like, here's some clothes, here's some shit. Collect yourself, bro. Be an adult. Where the fuck are you? Get some, someone who comes through and like grabs you and was like, bro, can you remember who you are? Like, can you get this? Can you get, you say you want this. Keep going. Let me see that. Keep striving for it. Fight those powers that be. Fight these people that say they want to be around you or whatever. When they say we want to go for a little quest to get to the drugs, you say no. You sit back. You just rest. You just go do something, or you rest in it. You trust in the Lord. I can't stand to see this fake ass fucking shit anymore. I want to expel this shit from me. And I'm casting this, and I'm putting this on Facebook, and I'm saying it out there to the streets. I don't want none of this no more. I can't stand this shit anymore. It is so fucking weird. It is so fucking demonic, and it's so real. And it's in everybody that is innately using this drugs. It's just they pass it along because it's by method of deceit. So when they use and touch the item is like already cursed. So it's like given to you under false pretenses that it's an item for pleasure, when all it's going to do is burn you out of the money that you had to work so hard to get, so you can get pleasure. And then when you get the thing, you have to worry about when you're going to get the next one while you're even doing it. And then when you're doing it, you're just fucking upset about it and sick about it because you don't want to be sick, or you don't want to be on the thing, or you don't want to be doing it, and you can't just get rid of it completely and suffer with it for a little bit and struggle with it for a little bit. And people like me have struggling with this fight. And every fucking time I was sick with it and I was done with it and I was like, I can't do it, I'm clear, I'm good, I don't have anything in my system and I'm good with it. Or I'm just around other people that don't even do it and I'm fine. But then I'm around other people like I can't, and other people are like whatever. But now I finally got through both sides of this and I'm full circle and I can't stand it. It's like I just got through a ring of hell. And I don't feel like anybody really justifiably is going to get that at first unless they're going through this struggle, or where they have Christ in their life, or where they fought with this kind of problems with addiction or things like that. So once I've battled this and I'm done with it, and like I feel now, I feel renewed. I can't do this. There is no partake in this. There's no touch, no taste, no anything. There's no play in this. There is no literal heaven in this or peace in this. And I want peace with Christ, and I want peace with my brothers that I can make music, I can do things with, I can hang out with, I can love and appreciate and care about before they possibly die, or be around me for some natural causes than some other shit that they're just doing and not even being anything of themselves or being a person at all. How can you be a person for someone if you don't have anything? You cannot lift someone up, you cannot cherish someone, you cannot make them feel special because you have nothing to offer them. Except, oh, I'm at least giving you companionship while you get your next fix. So we can both be miserable when we don't have any more, or when we both need to get more. And thrive with some kind of sense of partial happiness or partial love. I want the full fucking spectacular DVD, all, Blu-ray edition, my stuff, I can have, that's mine. And I can share that with my loved ones. I can laugh over those movies and videos and make my YouTube channels, and I can have fun with my friends because they're not corrupted by some shit that will fucking ultimately bring down your foundation and your family and your friendships. And I need support right now. And I'm here stuck in New Haven, Connecticut, and I'm reaching out. Someone find me, Victor Walsh.